Hey, what is up guys? MKBHD here, and today I am at CES 2013, and we're here with the Sony Xperia Z, or as some of you might say, the Xperia Z. It's one of the better looking phones I've seen here at CES 2013, and it's got a lot of design features that a lot of other phones aren't using, so I'll go ahead and show you these right now. First of all, it has a pretty thin bezel, and it's also a relatively thin phone overall. It's only a few millimeters thin, and I'll show you guys the side profile shot right here. It's got a 2400 milliamp hour battery, and that's bigger than that in the Galaxy S3, so it's clearly a strong phone. It's got the Qualcomm Snapdragon S4 Pro inside, so it's a fast phone. And it's got a 13 megapixel camera, a 1080p 5-inch display. It's a high-end display, a high-end phone, so it's definitely something to consider if you're looking at other phones like the Galaxy S3, the Droid DNA. It's a little bit smaller than that of the Galaxy Note 2, but like we said, 5-inch display. It's definitely pocketable. There's not a big bezel, and so like I said, it's one of my favorites. Looks really good. The phone is also water resistant for up to 1 meter deep. Not waterproof, but definitely useful if you happen to splash your phone. It's a durable device, and it also looks really, really good. Having it in hand and using it in person definitely verifies that. I've never been a big Sony smartphone person, but they really stepped up their game here big time. Not only with the specs, but with the skin they have here. It's a new skin, doesn't really have an official name yet, but it's not all that crazy and outlandish like some other skins we've seen here at Huawei. This one still feels smooth and fast enough though, and there are some useful customizations here, so that's nice. Now this guy has been making rounds as potentially the best phone at CES 2013, and you can leave a thumbs up if you agree. I actually do kind of agree. This isn't just because of the skin, but because of the build on the internals. This is an exceptionally handsome phone, I think, on par with the Nexus 4. It just looks good. It's a thin phone, while still not having it still actually has a huge battery. It's lightweight, not too light to feel cheap, but it is light enough to be very pocketable. Now this unit here also, I checked, has 13.3 gigs of available storage, so I feel like this is a 16 gig phone. And even though they do have to seal it to make it water resistant, you can pull back a flap and throw in an SD card if you want, so that's nice to have that option. It also has NFC, it has a quad-core processor, and it's been being demoed with this pair of headphones where you can just touch it with NFC to the headphones and control the song and the track you're playing. It might look weird in public to touch your phone to your headphones, but hey, it's another possibility. The only gripes I have with this build is definitely the volume rocker. It's in a weird place below the power button on the right-hand side. It should totally be on the left side. Also, it's a fingerprint magnet on the back. It's definitely very fingerprinty pretty easily because it's so glossy. But other than that, it is an awesome device, looks really great, and on top of all that, it has top-notch specs, which you can view down in the description below this video. As we know, not all 5-inch displays are created equal. Some of them are 1280 by 720, some of them are 1920 by 1080. This one's a 1080p display, like I said, but it doesn't have the best viewing angles in the world, just from my experience with it, but it looks pretty good, and it's the Sony Xperia Z. That's it, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.